Welcome to When the Music Mattered. My name is Ray Rout, and I will be your solo host for today. Ladies and gentlemen, let me please introduce to you the lead singer of Chasing the Fall, Andy. Andy, how are you?
How's it going? Are you okay?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get right into it if you can. Take me back to the start. How did Chasing the Fall actually form? And what was sort of the first jam session like for you guys?
So do you know what we've had? So the EP that is out, it come out last year. The drummer who is on that EP isn't with us anymore. We've got a new drummer. His name's Matty. Literally started out by something. I've always sang just solo. In bars and places like that. And I always thought, you know what, I want to get into a band. What are we gonna pick? So why don't we just do the stuff that we know? We grew up on Blink, we grew up on Green Day and Newfound Glory and bands like that. So we thought, let's find people. So my brother is our guitarist, so I've got a free guitarist. And then I was like, I don't know any drummers. We found a drummer, we jammed, and I didn't know any bass guitarists. So we found Becky. She put a post up on Facebook looking for a band. So she was actually talking to another person. So I just DM'd her before he replied and said, I was like, do you know what? I'll take you right now. And we've just hit it off ever since. We've been a band now 3 years in February. Next February, it'll be 3 years. So 2.5 years.
Was there a specific moment when you realized, okay, this isn't just a hobby anymore? We're really doing this, we've really got this?
When we first, there's a song that we released called Lonely Nightmare, and we played it in Birmingham, which is it's probably an hour and a half drive away from me. And we were supporting a band, and I thought, shit, we'll just sing our own stuff, sing our own original music, see what happens. Anyway, so we posted the gig out a couple of times. There wasn't that much promotion. And I sang, I was like, getting out of town and not a lie. And then I played the mic out, someone sang it back. And I was like, and that's when I thought, shit, I need to knuckle down now.
Take me through that moment. Take me through that mind-blowing moment.
It's like because I'm emotional anyway, and I try and put that into the stuff that we write. So, and Becky knows me better than anybody really. So she knows when something's got me. So I put the microphone out and someone sang it back, and I ended up speaking to the guy, and he drove 45 minutes. So I was like, I turned around to Becky and the bottom lip was going.
Awesome.
I was just an emotional wreck. But since then, we've concentrated so much on social media and posted daily, twice a day, 3 times a day, and things have just snowball effect through literal hard work and just, it's becoming more than a hobby now. It's taken up so much time because things are getting bigger. We're getting on bigger shows. We got played on Kerrang radio about 3 weeks ago, and that was another emotional thing. The lip was going again. So it's coming to realize now, and I've got to give a massive shout out to a show called BSB so it's Blood, Sweat and Beers, so that's in the UK. And we had Jarrett Reddick from Bowling for Soup and Lolo, and they picked us for Track of the Month, and they both followed us. So I'm scrolling through followers and stuff, and I'm seeing people with blue ticks. I hadn't even heard of a blue tick before, and it's Jarrett from Bowling for Soup who we grew up with, and Lolo who's just played at Download. It's mind blowing.